Although we are individuals, human nature is inherently social. We live in communities because the vast majority of us are not self-sufficient. Within this grand social machinery, we divide tasks specializing in specific activities for which we offer our skills and time. In return, we are compensated. In this system, money functions as a tool to quantify that contribution. It is a neutral measure of value independent of moral or social factors. For instance, the act of planting a tree, however noble, does not generate economic value on its own. It gains value when it becomes part of an exchange. Someone wants the tree planted, perhaps for landscaping or reforestation, and is willing to pay for that service. The same applies to building a wall or developing an app. Value does not lie in the isolated action, but in the contract, formal or informal, where both parties feel they are benefiting. It is in this voluntary exchange that value is truly created. Following this logic, an individual's net worth can be seen as a reflection of their accumulated contribution to society. Those who make a massive positive impact tend to accumulate more wealth. It might seem unfair that someone like Bill Gates possesses so much money, but it is undeniable that by launching the Windows operating system, he revolutionized how billions of people interact with technology, unlocking unprecedented productivity potential. The wealth of such individuals does not appear out of thin air. It is a return provided by society itself. Each time someone buys a product on Amazon, they are participating in a voluntary exchange. You receive a product conveniently and quickly, and Jeff Bezos, in turn, gets richer. Both sides benefit. This exchange of value often occurs indirectly within a complex economic web. You might believe you have never contributed to the fortune of the owner of a luxury brand like Louis Vuitton because you have never purchased one of their bags. However, the money you spend at your local bakery helps the owner pay their supplier, who in turn pays their employees, and so on. This chain of transactions is endless, and the value you injected into the economy circulates and may eventually reach someone who decides to buy a luxury item. Far from being villains, the wealthy are often key players who drive society forward. It is through their substantial fortunes that new ideas are financed. Major companies that are now part of our daily lives began as projects by ordinary people. As they grew, they received investments from people with capital, enabling their expansion and market consolidation. Today, they provide services and generate jobs for millions, all thanks to capital that was once used to invest in a good idea. Therefore, wealth should not be viewed negatively, but as a source of inspiration. When generated honestly and through voluntary exchange, it is a sign that great value has been delivered. It is proof that solving problems, innovating, and serving others on a large scale not only generates individual prosperity, but also propels society as a whole forward.